AI is opening the doors to so many opportunities. It can write for you, it can draw for you, it can do research for you. Now, if it could only hang out with your in-laws for you. But anyways, that's not the point. Today, I want to be able to talk about different businesses that you can start leveraging AI. Now, these can very easily start out as like little side gigs and side jobs to basically just get some income rolling, but they also have the potential to be full-blown businesses. They're basically things you could start with $0 and 0 time. So really, the perfect ideas. Now, disclaimer time, let's be real. AI isn't what everybody thinks it is, okay? AI isn't going to do all of this work for you. AI, in whatever format it might be, is going to be a tool, okay? It is going to be something that you use to help you to be able to start and operate your businesses, not actually just sit there and do the business for you. So yes, you're gonna have to use your brains a little bit, but better to use it now before the robots end up taking it over anyways. Okay, so this first idea here is actually to start an email marketing agency leveraging AI. Now, this was actually in one of my digital products videos where I talk about creating email templates, okay? But you can actually use AI like ChatGPT to be able to create emails for you. And the idea here is that you would create email templates and email scripts for different types of businesses to use. So you could do things like warming emails, announcement emails, follow-up emails, sales emails. The list kind of goes on and on depending upon how much you actually know about email marketing. And basically you can use the AI to either brainstorm what should go in the emails or actually write the email sequences for you themselves. So with this kind of business, you can always start off by like selling things on, Etsy as templates, and they could be like Canva templates, or they could be just scripts or PDFs or things that people grab. But at the end of the day, this could be a full-fledged business where you are writing emails for multiple different types of businesses as an agency. But here's the thing, a lot of small businesses are very short-handed and they don't have the funds to be able to hire somebody new, but they don't have the time to kind of do the emails themselves. And that's why the templates and an agency doing this for them is so possible. They basically just need the basics to get started, and so that way they could see some type of positive ROI on their efforts without spending too much time doing it. So for example, let's make an email announcement for, let's say, like a foundations company that's doing a president's sale. All you got to do is head over to ChatGPT, write in your prompt, and then see what comes out. Okay, now prompt writing is going to be a skill that you guys need to work on a little bit because you need to practice telling the AI what to do, and you have to get better at doing that as well. But what's cool is that ChatGPT can basically write a template and it will leave little areas for you to fill in, and you can go in and change them. And again, you can make it longer or shorter, and you can even change the tonality. Like if we want this to be more humorous or be more funny, we can tell it to do that with our email. Is it perfect? No, but again, that's why you have to put in some input and to change it up and to make it personal and make it look like it was written by a human and not by a robot. But ChatGPT will do 90% of the actual template creation for you, which is awesome. So now you just need to find people to sell it to. All right, so the next idea here is to actually run a digital products shop. Digital art, printable journal pages, wall art, patterns, downloadables, business cards, Canva templates, and there's even a ton more that's out there, especially on things like Etsy, of digital products that AI can help you create. Now, in this example, you're going to be really having two different tools helping you out. The first one is going to be Canva, which you guys are pretty familiar with, and if you're not, you can go check out my other videos on Canva. And the other one is the AI called Midjourney. Now, Midjourney is kind of interesting, and it's been blowing up, and tons of people are talking about Midjourney. I mean, so many people were talking about it that all the free trials that Midjourney had available are basically filled up and you can't use them anymore, and now you have to pay for it. Disclaimer, yes, you will have to pay for Midjourney, and you'd have to pay for it anyways if you were running a business because you need commercial licensing. But that's besides the point. You actually have to go sign up for a Discord account, and that is where you actually enter the prompts for the AI. But basically what you'll do is it's a text to image AI, and you'll basically write into the prompt an image that you want to be able to create, okay? And so that can be things like art or templates or patterns, and basically a lot of the different types of stuff that you sell on Etsy. And so it's really powerful. Once you get really good at using all the different settings and you get really good at prompt writing, you can create really amazing stuff that you can then use Canva with to kind of polish up or finish off or create a Canva template out of it. And then you have a digital products business. And it's especially helpful for people like me who are not creative in the slightest. Now, my only problem with that is that a vast majority of these products that you create with AI, they tend to be sold at a much lower ticket item, so you have to sell a ton of them to make a significant impact on your income. Now, if you guys are interested in digital products, and maybe you're interested in doing online courses or maybe coaching or ebooks or things like that, you can check out the description down below to get access to my free mini course, 100K in 12 months with digital products. It has a ton of great value. Go ahead, check it out. All right, my third idea here is to do copywriting with AI. Now, this is probably the thing that ChatGPT is most known for, is copywriting. So writing things. You probably heard about it when people were like, it's writing college kids' essays, or it's writing full books for people. And yeah, it can kind of do that, okay? But realistically, there's a lot more work that goes into it than like writing one thing and it pumps out this prize award-winning script or book thing. Let's apply it instead to an idea. Instead of being a creative, like, creative copywriting, it is instead business copywriting. So it's things like blog posts, Instagram captions. It could be sales page copy. Maybe it's marketing copy, sales copy. It could even be like little captions or headlines or things on marketing posters. Now, using an AI like this isn't just a matter of like, write me a blog post about mechanical keyboards. No, instead, you need to ask it multiple things and you need to prompt it to do different things to basically use it almost like a research and writing tool that you're controlling. So for instance, I'm going to write a blog post on building a mechanical keyboard. Let's say that I'm like a ghostwriter for a blog or something like that. Now, once that's done, if you like the outline and where it's going, you can actually ask ChatGPT to expand on the different points that it came up with. And once it has expanded on those points, you can go ahead and actually ask it to write things in different styles, to make it shorter, to make it longer, and to basically make it match the tone that your client may be looking for. You can even have the AI take it a step further by asking it to give product recommendations or things it would not recommend doing, things that it would recommend avoiding, so that way you can continue to further add value to that post. And finally, you can even have it title the post to just complete the full package. At the end of the day, though, it is your responsibility to confirm that all of that information is correct, and it is your responsibility to make sure that the blog post is written in the way that a human might want to be able to read it, or make it appealing to read, or make it fun to read, or make sure that it is grammatically correct and all kinds of things like that. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to be presenting this to a client, and you can't rely on a robot to do everything for you just yet. It's not like it's bringing you any sushi or anything. Now, if you're concerned about ChatGPT spitting out the same articles for everyone who wants to be able to build an article on a mechanical keyboard, or if you're not good at putting your own input or proofreading, or you're just straight up lazy, you can actually use a tool like Quillbot, which is another AI, to go through and actually rewrite the blog post content. And on top of that, you can use another tool called Originality AI to actually check for AI plagiarism. Think about that. Who would have thought that AI would be checking in on AI? Now, along the lines of copywriting, my fourth idea to be able to leverage AI with is actually YouTube script writing. Now, as a YouTube script writer, or as a YouTube script ghostwriter, or even a YouTube script, agency that's there, you can use ChatGPT and other writing AI, like I mentioned in our last point, to be able to write and provide information on scripts for YouTubers. Because honestly, I'm a YouTuber. Well, I mean, I guess I don't really consider myself a YouTuber, but I hate script writing. It is like the bane of everything I ever want to do. I don't want to do the research. I don't want to grab all this stuff. I just want to be able to film, and I just want to help people. But what's cool is you can actually tell ChatGPT not just to write random generic stuff. You could tell it to write a YouTube hook, write an intro, write a script, write an outro, write bullet points for YouTube specifically, and it understands the concept of it being a YouTube script and not just writing. ChatGPT will even recommend different shots for you to be able to put into your video if that's something you need in your script as well. You could just look at this example that I actually had it make for me on keycaps. It's honestly really interesting that an AI can understand the difference between something like just a blog post and a YouTube script and the use cases between the two. And everything that came out of it was just me going back and forth with ChatGPT, like I was just commanding it to do a bunch of things. It's probably not going to like me when it tries to take over in the future. Now, the last business idea that I have here to be able to run with AI is to actually become a content creator. Now, I know that's out of left field. That's really weird. It's not really a business, but it's kind of a business. And how are you exactly going to use AI, Doug? I know, I get it. It's different. But just hear me out here, okay? I may not mean the actual traditional sense of a creator or influencer. With AI, there's a ton that you can do, okay? You can have it write things for you. You can have it create images for you. You can even have it edit videos for you. There's a lot of stuff that AI can do. And with the emergence of these cash cow, and I hate using that term, but these cash cow YouTube channels that are basically all about just like random generic information, with all these videos being created and people just basically reaping the rewards of AdSense from them, it's kind of hard to ignore the fact that you could potentially create a YouTube channel with just AI. Now, not all channels that I'm about to name are like this, okay? There are people that put immense work into their channels, but things like random fact channels or history channels, how-to channels, things like that, sometimes you can hear it and you can tell it was created by AI or is created in mind to just basically produce content for the sake of getting an AdSense check. Now, I wouldn't really recommend doing this because it goes against my values. Like, you could totally do it. People totally make money from this, but it's just not how I would want you to make money. Instead, what I would rather have you do is I would rather have you use ChatGPT to create better, higher quality, higher value videos. You've already seen it script and research and do things. It's pretty amazing. Then I'd have you use Midjourney to create a logo or branding, or it could even be digital products that you're going to sell alongside with your brand that you create with ChatGPT. AI can basically do everything for you and get you up to the point to where you're just ready to film. Now, if it could only do the filming for you, I mean, honestly, it's just not quite there yet.
Here's a quick video on how to build a custom mechanical keyboard. Lee Eats get into it.
But you can still have it do the voiceover while you provide visual, so maybe that's good enough. Anyways, I still think that we're a far ways off from completely robotically ran YouTube channels just running rampant everywhere. But then again, we do have people being VTubers, and that's weird enough. So there you have it, 5 different business ideas that you can run leveraging AI as a tool. Remember, again, AI is a tool. It is not the end-all be-all answer employee for you to do everything for you, where you relax and do nothing on the beach. But if you want to relax and do nothing on the beach while you make money, go check out in the description below the link to my free mini course on hitting 100K in 12 months with digital products. And with that, I will see you guys next time.